So hey guys, so now I'm here in the confession room in the CLF chapel, and I'm with Liz. So we're done with class and we just finished having this heart-to-heart talk. That's why we're in this very private place. You can see it's just us, and it's a very small place because it's just a confession room. It's just a confession room, so it's a very small and enclosed place. Today, the student Lasallian Animators for SLA, we have dance practice for LPEP for like when the Frosh comes in. And then there's also an event for CYA or Christ Youth in Action, which I'm also going to be going to. So I think I'm going to be going back and forth session halls just to be able to attend both.
Like that.
Guys, tingnan niya si Ate Apple. Nilalamig daw siya.
So cute!
Oh, diba? Ang cute niya! Anyway, okay, anyway, we're in CLF now kasi dito yung practice namin. So mamaya pupunta na akong CYA. And then, yeah, kasi they're all on the other side. So, yeah, gonna go there. And Liz and I are now going to Session Hall 5 for SLA practice. And then the one for CYA hasn't started yet, so I'm just gonna go there later. There's Trevor again!
Smash it! Come back again for the end.
Yeah, I'm gonna be with him later in CYA, so you'll see him again later. It's past 4 na. I wait. You just wanted to do oh my gosh, so embarrassing. That's why I was about to say hi. It was in the wrong session. Oh my gosh. Hello everybody. So they're all, yeah, we're here now with SLA. Hi guys! Say hi! Lahat kami magpa-practice ngayon. And we're actually a lot today, so it's gonna be fun.
Dyan ka muna kayo. Hindi, dito ka na. Kasi sino lang dito. Kasi ko naman.
Saan ako dito?
Kaya kasi, para ano, yung mga nasa kasi yung kita. Kaya yung proxy nila. Alright. Do you guys want to remove your IDs? Throw it to proof. First mag-observe. So 1, 2, 3, go. Excel.
Okay guys, so now I'm transferring to the next session hall for CYA. Just finished like run through of the dance and now they're just doing last year's steps. So now I have to go here to CYA to sign up, to register. And yun, start na yung talk nila. Because there's a talk about personal orderness, I think, so, or personal cleanness or something. So yeah, there's to line up to register.
Tanong daw ni Ate Lee, sino daw next president ng CYA?
I'm your host once again, and I'm Lawrence Luna. So, hi guys. So, welcome to our event today. This is CYA DLSU's Mystery Miraculous.
Yay!
Today we're gonna have a talk of all the things that you can do. So, our talk today is about personal order.
Mangyari, we're gonna have charades, pero it's not gonna be your ordinary charades. You're gonna give out things. Kayo mag-iisip ng things, we're gonna give you like a minute to think for the things. Pero papahula nyo sa next group, alright? Okay? So like one's gonna give a thing, tapos two yung mga hula, tapos two ibigay ng things sa three, sila mga hula, and so on and so forth. Gets ba? Alright. And I think we're gonna have 3 rounds. Later, for you to conceptualize.
My group mates for charades, yung icebreaker namin.
So, the first thing.
Yes. Okay. 2 words. Go lang. 2 words. 5 syllables. First word. Me. You. Us.
Diary.
Personal.
Notebook. Personal planner. Diary.
Personal.
Diary. Personal
Planner. Ay.
notebook. Planner.
Personal planner. Notepad.
Personal journal.
Oh, yes.
Oh, very nice, you too.
Yay.
Boys for group 2. Congratulations, group 2 for learning.
We won.
Alright, so good game, and that's it for today's
Industrial engineering, and he likes running, and he is now serving here in Christ Youth in Action. So I welcome our speaker, Jong Escaro.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rock. Yes, I graduated from UST, and you might be wondering why I'm here. So, yeah, go with it. I'm working right now for COA, so it's a foundation, and just like Abby and Bart, where are they? Where's Bart? Yeah, we kind of set aside our work, our secular work, to work for COA or something like this. Good way for us to manage our time, manage our life. In a way, it will help us live a good life. I'll talk about, again, 7 habits of highly effective people. And for us to have that personal order in life. Number 1 is be proactive. What comes to your mind when you hear proactive? Be proactive without looking at the screen. Be proactive. Proactive is having that initiative, right? Initiative without being told, you'll do it. So yes, that's a good definition. But Stephen Covey, he defined it differently. He has his own definition. He defined it something like this: that someone who is proactive is a person whose behavior is a function of his or her decisions, not our conditions. What does that mean? Basically, Stephen Covey is saying that we have a circle of influence. There's a circle wherein we can control. And then outside of that circle, obviously, we can't control. Diba? So if we imagine this, there's a circle wherein he calls it the circle of influence. something that we can control. Outside of it is the circle or the rest of the area which we cannot control. Basically, he's telling us that whatever the environment is, whatever the condition is, it should not influence us in making decisions. Already in the morning, and first thing in the morning, your parents just scolded you. That could happen. Masira na yung buong araw mo. Ayoko na. May example naman ako mamaya. But someone who is proactive is he or she does not let his environment affect him.
So guys, it's 5:30 and 4 to 6 yung SLA practice. So just left for a while kasi hanggang 6:30 yun. Hanggang 6 yung practice nila. So I'm just gonna check on them for super quick, just for a while. So yeah.
We've been lost, gone astray, but there's still one truth. 1, 2, 3. We've been lost, gone
Kamusta? Hello.
Sabi nga lang astray ba? Sabon. Tapos.
So guys,
Parang tapos kung alis na sa
I got something last year, but I'm being receipt on paper. I don't know who I got it from. So just like when I received it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is yeah, here.
When did you receive that?
Last term.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, just remember that yeah, your smile can make someone's day.
Howard, here. This can stay over here.
So guys, I'll introduce you to someone. So this is Ate Ella. She was the former SLA president. Nung di pa ako member. Ngayon ko lang, I met her lang recently. So,
So they say you and me. Okay, so you and me tayo mag-spoken arms. Okay, ready? So, on your count. So they say you and me, we've always tried to hide.
so guys, I'll be right back. Sabayin ko lang sila. Hi, Atef! Okay, I'm gonna go back na to CYA. I just stayed there for 5 minutes and practice with them for a bit. Pero I'm gonna go back to CYA. Mas chill doon kasi nakapulang ako sila sumasayaw, and of course when I'm there I have to do that. So yeah, I'll update you guys mamaya after, and I'm gonna share what I learned here.
That means you can revise your list of activities. Okay, Pero, I'll give you 10 minutes to do that. And then after that, I'll give more instructions.
So we're doing an activity right now. We have to list down 3 goals that we want to achieve next year. And then like weekly, we have to say what weekly activities we have. And then if it doesn't lead to our goal, we have to revise our list of activities. So that's what I need to think about right now. Kasi wala pa talaga ako nasusulat. Ayan. Hello! So yun, so now we have to share what we wrote. Yung goals namin, tapos yun, there are other reflection questions. So I'll get back to you guys later.
He'll share how he balances academics, serving in COA, and being an athlete. So let's welcome Gab Yuzon.
Hi guys, so I think this is like the end time that you see me talking front now. So, yun nga, like what Lauren said, I'm a member of COA, actually the incoming chairman for next school year. Yun nga, I'm also part of the varsity team. So, also, yun nga, and yeah, I have my ACADS then. And also, I still have I'm a class guy now, so a 3-hour class pa. So I'll make this short as quick as I can. Serving in COA, being part of the varsity team, and also balancing my academics and still having a social life. Wow. So, there are 3 lessons that I really like to share with you guys. The first one, just as like what we dropped mentioned earlier in his talk was to be proactive. You do not let your surroundings influence you, but then you take control of yourself. Because there's some things you cannot control around you. The least you can do is at least control what you can do. Diba? Like, that was one thing that being disciplined. Sleeping early before you have training. Manage your time, you manage your lifestyle as well. The group of people you surround yourself with is probably the kind of person you are going to be. Always dedicate everything to God, have faith in Him, and also believe in His time.
So, patapos na rin yung talk. And I'm using my phone now because my camera died. And I'm gonna go back to SLA and see what they're doing.
God, 3 weeks, it's finals week 4. Then 3 days. 10, 11, 12. Pero yun, so next week is the last practice kasi we're not gonna practice this.
So yun, officially done na talaga. I think even the CYA, but I know CYA may light snacks daw sila dun sa refectory. Pero I have to go home na. And I'll update you guys mamaya sa sharing ko kasi my camera died and my notes are in my phone. I'm using my phone now kasi nga nalubat na cam ko. So, pag uwi ko, I'll charge my camera tapos I'll share with you guys yung natutunan ko today. So, ayun, I'll get back to you later. Okay, so now I can share with you guys what I learned in the talk earlier. So again, the talk was about personal order. And our speaker, he based his talk on the book called 7 Habits of Successful People by Stephen Covey, I think. And out of those 7, he shared with us 3. So, okay, let's start. First one he shared was to be proactive. So that basically means don't let things you can't control affect you or your decisions. And then proactive people don't rely solely on emotions or environment. So it's basically saying that don't be like pessimistic about your situation. Like when you have a problem or concern, you have to be up and about to do it. Don't be proactive and not reactive. And then next, he said, begin with the end in mind. So basically, you should have a goal. Before you start something, you should already have a goal. So have a clear understanding of your destination. And then here's a quote that he shared with us from Stephen Covey. It says, most people spend their whole lives climbing the ladder of success only to realize when they get to the top it has been leaning on the wrong wall. So it's very important to have a goal right from the start so that you know the right path to go. And then the last one that he shared was putting first things first. So that just means prioritizing and treat things as more important than other things. And it's okay to take a rest, but you remember your priorities and your goals. So like, let's say you decide to take a nap before studying, at least set an alarm so that you don't oversleep and you can still manage your priorities or take care of your priorities and reach your goals. So there. That's why you should always keep in mind your priorities and your goals so that you will make good decisions. So yeah, that's the last thing he shared. So be proactive, begin with the end in mind, and putting first things first. So there, that's the 3 that he shared. And then in the activity that you saw when I was with my group, we didn't share what we wrote. We just answered the reflection question, which was like, as I remember, the first question was what struck you most in the talk, and then the second question was based from the 3 habits, which is the one you have to improve on the most. And we also had an option to share in the 3 goals, but we decided not to do that. And honestly, I didn't write anything because I never really thought about it. Like, what do I want to achieve next year? I never really thought of that. Like, maybe long term, like, yes, I do have goals, but then I don't really have anything for next year in specific. And I need days to like think about that. So yeah, I don't really have the 3 goals as of now. And then, okay, and then after, I also got I also had pickups from the sharing of Gab Yuzon, one of the members and the incoming chairperson of CYA next academic year. So one of the things that that really struck me is when he said personal order is not just about managing your time, it's about managing your lifestyle. So there, basically, like, that's just saying that you should also be disciplined. You should be disciplined, have self-control to do the right things, and also choose to do the right things at the same time. So like, manage your lifestyle the right way, and in the way that you will be happy to look back at, and in the way that you know will benefit you in the future. And then after sharing his experiences, he shared 3 things that he learned, and one was to be proactive, and then he said to surround yourself with the right people, because the people around you, or your circle of friends, or the group you hang out with, they're going to influence your attitude, your choices, your actions, and you will even adapt like the mannerisms and all. So there. And then third, which is very important, which he really placed emphasis on, was to offer everything to and for God. He said that the first 2 things that he learned wouldn't be possible if he didn't like have God in it. So like, I also agree with his sharing that when you make decisions, when you do your actions, when you decide to do certain actions, you should really use God as your inspiration, because God will never leave you. He will never also lead you to the wrong path. And as long as you trust in Him and offer everything to Him and do everything for Him, you will be able to go through your life. I won't say that it will be easy and you won't have problems, because you will, but it's all about management. And if you how do I say it? If you value God, or if you just lean on God whenever things get hard, you'll get through, because God will never leave you, and He will always provide you with the strength and guidance, enlightenment that you need. So that's basically all for my sharing. So I hope you liked this video. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I hope you enjoyed seeing some things we do in SLA. I hope you enjoyed also seeing or hearing a bit from the talk of the CYA on talk organized by CYA on personal order. So yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to always smile and spread the love. Bye.